A small garage cluttered with tools and wires was meant for something innovative. Yep, you guessed it right. This is where two childhood friends, Levi Conlo and Robbie Diziel, were dreaming of something big. Conlo knew a lot about selling electric skateboards, and his creative buddy Diziel wanted to make electric bikes affordable for everyone. They wanted to sell those bikes directly to people for less than $1,000. A perfect selling point to showcase a cheaper e-bike innovation than the big bike companies. With their vision, they started walking. Levi focused on selling, while Robbie worked on making the bikes. But how did these friends who loved playing video games together make it happen? Well, they built some prototypes and let people try them. People loved what they made. The city got excited as those bikes hit the street. The duo showed everyone that with friendship, dreams, and a bit of creativity, you can build up a company like Lectric Ebikes. The story of Lectric Bikes begins with the vision of Levi Conlo's father. He just wanted to own an electric bike that didn't break the bank.
I kept saying, can you develop a bike for us? I mean, I was helping him build these skateboards, and I tried riding them several times, and literally almost broke my neck.
When he searched for affordable options, he got frustrated by the hefty price tags available on the market at the time. He couldn't find one for less than $2,000 or $3,000. That's why he approached his son and his son's best friend, Robbie Diziel, with the proposal that they put their heads together to make his e-bike dream come true.
My old man, my mom, they wanted e-bikes and they didn't want to spend $3,000 to $5,000 on them, right? And so they came to me and asked my buddy and I to try to figure it out.
Fresh out of college, Levi and Robbie took up the challenge and started thinking. But upon graduation, all they had were their degrees in business entrepreneurship and mechanical engineering. But it was the time when the professional exploration of Conlo and Diziel got started. They both merged with Mr. Brent's, Levi's dad's, personal quest and ventured into the world of e-bikes. Their mission was clear: to craft durable, top-quality electric bikes and make them affordable for everyone. To kickstart their dream, Levi's father invested $40,000 in the two freshers' effort for his retirement savings. Then they set up shop in Phoenix. They dared to challenge industry giants like Trek, Giant, and Yamaha by selling their bikes for less than $1,000 directly to consumers. Levi, the CEO, drew upon his experience selling electric skateboards, while Robbie, the Chief Innovation Officer, focused on designing Lectric's very first model. Initially, it looked like a bad bet when the first batch of bikes the company produced came out and didn't sell. Levi Conlo remembers, "We lost his money and potentially screwed up his retirement." Things weren't going well, and the co-founders started to figure out where they'd gone wrong. They gathered as much feedback as they could to learn what it was people didn't like about the first bike. Then they started restructuring it from the styling, features, materials, and quickly followed up with a modern design, Lectric's XP bike. With the modified design, Lectric Bikes soared from selling just a bike or two a month in 2019 to an astonishing $2 million worth of XPs every month a year later. Their success story hit a significant milestone when they achieved cumulative sales of 100,000 e-bikes by October 2021. Their earnings, although small, were on track to reach $85 million that year. Levi Conlo believed it would double in the next year. Lectric CEO Levi Conlo said, "We went for the throat of the industry when we first came out at our price point of $999. There was a real quick adoption, and that's what's allowed us to grow so quickly." Lectric is now a major player, quickly becoming one of the biggest and fastest growing e-bike brands in the USA. Ryan Craig from Bertram Capital is amazed at what they've done. He said that the team at Lectric accomplishes this through a novel approach to design, marketing, distribution, and customer support, which has earned it thousands of highly satisfied, loyal customers. And that's why Lectric Bikes keeps on going, showing how determination and creative ideas can make dreams come true in a big way. Initially, Conlo and Diziel designed fancy bikes for young people, and they also received helpful suggestions from their parents to make improvements. The company's first bike model was the Lectric LX. They thought this bike was cool and high-tech, but when they showed it to people, a few more problems were detected. People said the bikes were uncomfortable, too small, and hard to carry. Even though they tried hard to sell them, no one was convinced to buy them. People found their bikes impractical, uncomfortable, and difficult to transport. They were disheartened disheartened, but not defeated, so they went back to the drawing board to make better bikes. Both the friends were determined to turn their dreams into reality. Their persistence and innovation led them to create the XP, a folding fat tire bike that addressed all the flaws of their previous designs. With adjustable features, ease of assembly, and practicality in mind, they launched their flagship model that just set up the stage for their incredible journey. Although their venture struggled to gain traction in the beginning, their only customers were their own parents, but the tables started turning around after a breakthrough. They took a gamble and sent their bikes to influencers hoping for a positive review. To their astonishment, the response was overwhelming. Influencer reviews led to an unprecedented surge in orders, and it transformed their fate overnight. The duo went from wondering how long they could sustain in the business to managing a million-dollar enterprise. As days went by, their sales kept rising, and their small garage business turned into a big 13,000 square foot office and showroom in Phoenix. Even though they faced difficulties and a lot of work, Conlo and Diziel felt happy and satisfied with what they were doing. Importantly, Conlo was happy that they didn't put his father in financial trouble. He said, "We got my old man paid back, and he's happy with the investment." However, Conlo and Diziel prepared to build out Lectric's lineup with more premium models and features, but they didn't anticipate going above about $1,700 for their top-of-range bikes. They also saw potential to increase sales to delivery services that were looking for low-cost, low-carbon urban vehicles. Up until now, Lectric has seen an impressive sales record and has sold approximately 350,000 electric bikes. According to Conlo, their success reached new heights in June 2020 when they generated a remarkable $3.5 million in bike sales, and now they are one of the leading brands in the market. Their bikes have found their way to customers across the United States, except Hawaii. And Lectric has recently expanded its market to include Canada. To entice customers further, this manufacturer offers free shipping to all 48 contiguous United States. Levi Conlo, the CEO of Lectric, said, "We have been able to grow, which has been really cool for us continuously. It allows us to try and take a bigger part of the whole market. We sell over 20% of all the electric bikes in the United States. We have the single most popular electric bike model. We have the single most popular electric trike model, and we have the single most popular cargo bike model." Well, the backbone of their success lies in their two popular models, the original XP and the customer-inspired XP Step-Through. These two models just changed the fate of Lectric. In 2022, the worldwide electric bike market reached a value of $37.47 billion. This market is poised for even more growth, with an exceeded increase from $43.32 billion in 2023 to approximately $119.72 billion by 2030. Within this expansive market, Lectric Ebikes stands out as one of the fastest-growing companies in the United States. Since its establishment, the company has successfully showcased a remarkable achievement in the industry. Notably, Lectric Ebikes is on track to sell 170,000 bikes this year alone. Adding to its lineup, the company recently introduced pre-orders for its all-new all-terrain electric bike, the Lectric XP, signaling its commitment to innovation and meeting diverse customer needs, as mentioned by Conlo. We all know that price has always been a concern for people when buying a bike. Nobody wants to spend bucks on things that are not worth it. Lectric Ebike just got the point and positioned affordable e-bike options when the market was sky high. The brand became popular in just 4 years because it made great bikes that people liked and could afford. They listened to what customers wanted and made changes to their bikes based on that feedback. Happy customers shared their experiences, spreading the word about Lectric Ebikes. Instead of relying solely on traditional advertising, they have built their success through word of mouth. These satisfied customers turned natural advocates and promoted the brand organically. Looking ahead, Lectric Ebike is geared up for further expansion. Overall, this success came from making good bikes, listening to customers, and setting up a decent price tag. So what are your thoughts about Lectric? Let us know in the comment section.